Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Newsroom number 6. So we've been doing this PlayStation Newsroom thing, and we have 3 topics that we're going to be talking about today. We got a lot of leaks, insider information. I don't know. And then we're going to be talking about the MPDs as well, man. So lots of great news coming from PlayStation, in my personal opinion, as far as the domination that they had throughout the year. But also our PlayStation wrap-ups, came. So if you guys didn't know, or if you guys didn't get the notification or the email or whatnot, the PlayStation 2023 wrap-ups for your gaming history in 2023 is up right now. And I like the animations and all the stuff that they did for these wrap-ups for PlayStation. They always done a great job. And the theme was pretty cool this year, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to PlayStation once again, having those wrap-ups. And shout out to everybody that within the community that shared their own wrap-ups and whatnot, man. That's showcasing what, we gamers, what we love, man. We sit up in here and we talk about video games, and we talk about our love or hate, whatever it is about these video games. And, we have these wrap ups to showcase that, you know what I mean? So if you do really love a game, or if you do really like a platform, you will see that in these wrap ups, man. So overall, in general, when it comes to it, from PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC, whatever it is, shout out to everybody that's sharing their gaming wrap up. But also, it's been a great week for me personally. Gaming wise, they got so much stuff. Final Fantasy 16 DLC, still gotta complete that. God of War Valhalla, I was just playing that earlier when I just came home from work, and that joint is amazing. Got like a good hour and a half in that thing, and I'm like, yo, this is good. I got to get into the groove of things again, because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, but it just feels good playing God of War, man. When you hit somebody, you pull off a combo, very, very satisfying game. Also, and my personal favorite, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen, it is here. I did give my early, impressions off the final version of the game, and I did show some ranked matches as well. I will be uploading more ranked matches because I do have a lot of them to showcase. Some of them is going to be clean ranked matches. Some of them is going to be, commentary with the matches or whatnot. And you guys let me know which one you like, the most when it comes to the commentary, or just like the clean, watch. I mean, I'll be, mixing matching when it comes to that. But yeah, a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen content is coming. You know what I mean? I will be streaming more so next year rather than this year, but I will be uploading, matches and whatnot, like live commentary matches and whatnot. Also giving my Lancelot preview and all that. But let's get into the news. Let's get into the topics that we are here for. Let's start with November 2023 MPD. So Matt Piscatella, he is back. He is here, and he's giving out that information, man. You know what I mean? A Christmas gift for the PlayStation Nation. Now, shout out to Matt Piscatella. He's just doing his job. You know what I mean? He don't have no allegiance or nothing like that. But we, fans, we're gonna take that information and we're gonna, we gonna, you know what I mean? So the November news is here. PlayStation once again won the month of November when it comes to dollar value and unit sales. Also, what was surprising, well, not surprising, but it's just good to hear. The PlayStation Portal debuted as the number 4 best-selling hardware platform in November, with limited quantities available at launch, selling out. So the PlayStation Portal, so it's PlayStation 5. I think it was Xbox second, Switch, then the Portal, as far as November, sales for the MPD. So that's pretty good in my opinion, for a device that people, kind of, shunned themselves at. This is looking pretty good, and is looking pretty dope that PlayStation the Portal is selling really well, and the product is good. I haven't done my review yet. Don't worry, guys. I will have that before the end of the year. Also, we're going to be having What's Up PlayStation podcast, What's reviews for the Portal, as well as me and Persona come together and give that review. But a lot of cool information here. Once again, like I said, PlayStation 5 remained the best-selling hardware platform in both unit and dollar sales in the month of November. The Series X #2. Year to year, they're saying here the PlayStation 5 remains the best-selling hardware platform in both units and dollar sales in 2023 year to date, with the Nintendo Switch in second place on both measures. So shout out to Nintendo as well, man. You know, Nintendo, they're about to get up out of here when it comes to the Switch, and they're still taking second place. You know what I mean? A 7-year-old, however old console, still taking second place within 2023, which is great. Then we're going to get up into some game sales here because we're going to focus on the PlayStation side of things. And let me get to that real quick. So we have, this is November's best-selling game. So Call of Duty, this is the November best-selling game, November 2023 best-selling games in the US. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 takes #1. Marvel Spider-Man #2, coming from the #1 spot now to #2. Hogwarts Legacy #3. Madden, you got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is a shocker because most people would think Super Mario Bros. Wonders will still be like, top 3 or something like that. But now it's in the the 5th spot, which is not bad at all. It's still great. And one thing as well, Nintendo don't count their digital sales, so that's another thing. Then you have this is the FIFA game. Then you have Mario RPG, which is great. Mortal Kombat 1, not surprised. 2K, UFC 5, Assassin's Creed, Mirage, Naruto X Baruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections #12. That's pretty good, man. You know what I mean? I would love to get this game, but no lobbies. I'm not with it because when it comes to these games, you play rank, people rage quit. There's no penalty. You don't get your points. It gets frustrating. You might as well just have it where you can play your friends right there from the rip. You can run tournaments right there from the rip. But nope, we got to probably wait 6 months down the line before CyberConnect 2 gets together and put lobbies into the game. I'm good. Jedi Survivor, God of War Ragnarok is still up there, #15. Star Oceans, the second story R. Yes, #17, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, #18, Minecraft, 19, and Just Dance. You know what I mean? Only my bro Upchuck Gaming probably bought this. To get it up in there in the 20th spot. You know what I mean? So that is the top selling games in November for the MPDs. So here is the top selling games overall in 2023. And Hogwarts Legacy still remains #1. It's not coming down from that spot, which is crazy because Hogwarts Legacy have outsold a Call of Duty game. You know what I mean? Especially a debut Call of Duty game. It outsold it overall within the year. That is kind of shocking, to be honest with you, because Call of Duty is normally, when it comes out, it takes that spot. And then we have Legends of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, which was #2, now at #3. And this is not even tracking the digital sales. Then we got Marvel Spider-Man 2 still remaining in the 4th spot, a month later, which is great. Then, Madden, Diablo, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Jedi Survivor, Mortal Kombat, Starfield, Resident Evil 4. You know what I mean? A lot of great games ahead. Final Fantasy 16 still up there in the 16th spot. Street Fighter in the 17th spot. Elden Ring 19th spot. Remnant, which I was shocked that game still is up there. You know what I mean? Because it was a buggy mess for me personally. But I know a lot of people enjoyed it. And then they have this new thing where they're tracking PlayStation 5 monthly active users. So this is the engagement tracker. This is the most played games within active users of the PlayStation 5. So you got Fortnite, #1, Call of Duty HQ. So this is pretty much just, I think it's everything. So it's Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, all of that in there. Marvel Spider-Man #3 still remains at #3, which is great. Grand Theft Auto 5, which just got announced today that is going to be in PlayStation Plus, Roblox, and the typical games that you see in here. But one thing I just want to keep highlighting here is that you see Marvel Spider-Man 2 up there. a single player game. Every single game in here is multiplayer, other than Miles Morales and let's see, yeah, other than Miles Morales. So the fact that you have a single player game in the top 5, top 10, and then you have another single player game in the top 20, that shows the power of like a great Spider-Man game, that people are playing it and continue to play it within a month later, because it was number 3 last month and it still remains number 3 this month. So that's a great thing for Spider-Man. That's showing that that game sold really, really well to remain the 4th spot over the year, and to remain the 3rd spot when it came to engagement or monthly active users. Once again in the next month. So big shout out to the PlayStation Nation, man. The PlayStation, the PlayStation domination is here, man. 2023 was a dominant year for PlayStation when it comes to hardware, software sales. You know what I mean? PlayStation is definitely killing it, man. And you definitely can see it when it comes to everybody else's engagement numbers from the wrap ups. So yeah, great month for PlayStation with an MPDs, and another great year for the PlayStation 5, man. So I can't wait to 2024 to see how much progression or even like a leap up the PlayStation 5 is going to have in the following year. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about here is the elephant in the room, the PlayStation 5 Pro. So shout out to my man Zuby. Zuby, he just puts out information right there. I don't necessarily think this is true, but we're just going to have this conversation to show you the news that's here, where they said rumor PlayStation 5 Pro specs is released. So according to everyone, or according to rumors, there's a PlayStation 5 Pro in the works. It's being sent out to developers, and specs are being put out there. Once again, take this with a grain of salt. We don't know if it's true or not, but just updating here. So Zuby put out 2 pictures here. So this is where I was like, but I'm still gonna report it here. So we have the CPU, a 4 nanometer AMD Zen 2, 8 core, 16 thread, blah blah blah. All the mumbo jumbo the PC guys like to talk about. Just know that this is a much more beefier and up-spec'd PS5 that's be coming out. Double the hardware ray tracing acceleration. 29 T-flops is what people are saying here. Everybody love their T-flops. They titty flops. Then we have the RAM, the 16 gigabyte GDDR6 unified. This is a big up right here. 576 gigabytes memory bandwidth with a 255-bit bus. But this is how fast information is going to be traveling, I guess, within the components. I don't know. 2 terabyte. I don't know if PlayStation is going to be selling no 2 terabyte SSD. Absolutely not. Right now, the PlayStation 5 Slim is a 1 terabyte, and we see that console for $450. We see it for $500. Is it $450? Yeah, $450, $500. 2 terabytes with all the specs, you're looking at $700, $800. You know what I mean? I don't know if people's going to be, getting that one, but he did have an update here. I know there was like some bite back from the community. It was like, whoever is, people's like, this is not real. When I looked at it, I didn't think it was real either, but I don't really see the update here. Oh, RDNA 3. Oh shit. So we went from RDNA. Oh, it was always RDNA 3. Oh shit. What's the difference here? Oh, this got this got an upgrade. So 56 to 60 CUs, compute units from 56. Okay. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Me personally, like I said, do I think this is true? No, I don't think this is true. But if it was true, I know me, I'll buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, because this is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a PlayStation 5 Pro. But I don't know how people would, react to something like this. Looking at the specs, the price range is definitely going to be high. And I know when it comes to PlayStation, and if they have anything that's higher than the competition, it's anti-consumer. You know what I mean? Regardless what's the spec to price is, people don't really give a damn if it's over 500. Shit, if it's over 400, people's gonna be like, "Yo, man, what the hell's going on?" But from what I'm hearing, the PlayStation 5 Pro is real. Whether these are the specs, take this with a grain of salt. But I know from what I'm hearing, it is real. There's multiple reports coming from Inside Gaming, from many other people. And I think by the time we get to like April, May 2024, we'll know for sure, because these things always leak, because the dev kits and all that stuff, they're always gonna leak. People will get their hands on the information, and it's gonna be more concrete when it comes to the information. So, take it however you want to take it. But this is the PlayStation 5 Pro news. And last but not least, we're gonna talk about Insomniac leaked documents could suggest a Spider-Verse game in development. So this article right here, I didn't even read. I'm going to click on it for the first time right now, because I didn't even read this, because I was like, you see that 1 minute read? I didn't read this. I felt like, you know what I mean? Why would anybody want to target Insomniac out of all developer? This is the best developer PS5 generation so far. They've been consistent, dropping new content, updating the games that they released prior or just released in the generation. Like, they have done so much goodwill, so much releases of games that's happened with Insomniac. Why would anybody want to ruin any future projects that they're doing? Because people are thirsty, because there's Wolverine that we want to wait for, even though you just had a big game like Spider-Man 2. You think that Insomniac is going to be like, oh, in the same month, we're going to give you Wolverine news, or the next month later, we're going to give you Wolverine news. That's just asinine. And then now that Blade got officially announced over there on Xbox, you're going to have people that's clamoring and waiting to see what PlayStation is going to do, because they want, we need a game to compete, blah, the bullshit, even though you just had 2 Spider-Man games within a generation. Why would anybody want to leak what Insomniac is doing? They did it with a Wolverine. They had up these fake. I think those pictures are fake, because, like I said, the Wolverine trailer that Insomniac showed, it had that stubby, stocky, big forearm, Wolverine that we know from the comics. The leaks pictures that I saw, Wolverine was slinky, he was tall, like he was Hugh Jackman. And I don't think that's the look that they're going for. They're going for a more comic book, centric look for the Wolverine game. That's according to the trailer. And I don't even want to read this article, because I respect Insomniac so much that I would never want to sully their name with some leaks and stuff like that. Obviously, we're going to talk about it here because we're reporting the news. But if this is true, and if this is like in development and whatnot, I wouldn't be shocked, that's due to the things that's happened in Marvel Spider-Man 2. If you guys do your side missions, do all your side missions, get all the spider bots. There's some nice little nuggets in there that could suggest something like this. So I wouldn't be shocked about it. I wouldn't be shocked at all if something like this is true, where the next Spider-Man, they're leading up to that, or it's probably like a off beat or branch game or whatnot. But for anybody that's trying to attack Insomniac, I think you're crazy. You need to be stopped. I hope the worst happens to you, because Insomniac is like one of the nicest studios we have in gaming. They respond to their community. They dropped Spider-Man Remastered 2018, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, Marvel Spider-Man 2, constant update, constantly setting the bar what the PlayStation 5 can do. And all because you're clamoring for their 5th game. You know what I mean? That you just had 4 titles from them within the generation. Obviously, one is just a remaster. But geez Louise, if there's any studio that says, let us cook, and you give them the benefit of the doubt, it should be them. In my personal opinion. But people are just clamoring, man. People want that Wolverine news. Wolverine's a very popular character. But yeah, we'll definitely see what's to come in 2024 as far as any updates when it comes to that game. Also, the last bit of news, so I lied to you guys, to be honest. I lied to y'all. The last bit of news that we're going to be talking about here is actually from Insomniac, where they gave us an update when it comes to Marvel Spider-Man 2. So here's the update right here. They're saying, hey, webheads. I like that. Thank you. We've had some news about the next game update for Marvel Spider-Man 2. We know players have been eagerly awaiting features such as new game plus and audio description, among many more. We have been working vigilantly on these features and require some more testing to ensure the quality is up to our standards. We are now targeting early 2024 for the next game update, and we'll have a feature complete list closer to its release. We have heard your feedback and will be adding some highly requested features, including the ability to change the time of day, swap tendril colors. That was a big one that people was talking about, because when you get the certain ability, the anti-venom suit, and you want to go into like the black suit, you still have the anti-venom color, stuff like that. Mission replay, just to name a few. Which mission replay I think it should be added. The time of day stuff, I don't know about that. I think people want to add that in like photo mode or whatnot. But hey, I'll take it. We can't wait to share more with you in the future. In the meantime, we appreciate your patience as our team work to finish our next update for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Thanks, Insomniac. I wish they had that new game plus though ready though, to be honest with you. That's my biggest criticism when it comes to Marvel Spider-Man 2, is that I feel like modes like that, you gotta have that day one. I don't know what it is when it comes to PlayStation, exclusive games, why they don't have that mode there day one. It just brings more longevity to the game. Early 2024 is a big year. There's a lot of new games that's going to be coming out. I love this game a lot. I'll definitely be playing it again with New Game Plus. I am like currently playing through like the hardest difficulty on a new playthrough, but I have that in a separate save or whatnot. But yeah, this is a feature that should definitely be there. The swapping of the tendril colors, that's a cool one as well. Mission replay, I wish they would have had that for real, especially like your if you're doing like the end game stuff as far as beat the game, swinging around, you could do a mission over again. I think that would be cool. But I'm happy that they listen to the community, they listen to the feedback, and they actually hitting some of the things that is being requested within the feedback. So very, very happy to hear that when it comes to Insomniac, man. But that is pretty much it for this video, for this PlayStation Newsroom number 6. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys didn't know any information or whatnot, hopefully you got a little bit enlightened today, man. But once again, if you guys did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you are new, subscribe. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the support that I had throughout the year on this channel. Like, this year has been a very rocky year as far as content creation. I've been up and down when it comes to it, taking a lot of breaks to handle certain things, or my mood or my vibe was a little bit different. But in 2024, we're coming back stronger, bigger than ever. The Jay Barry Show is back. You know what I mean? That is the show that originated a lot of things on this channel, a lot of things, heck, in this community, just to be honest with you. A lot of stuff that people are doing, trust me, that's where they got that from the Jay Barry show back from 2017, throughout, man. So we're definitely going to be bringing that back, man. Get the vibes right up in here. You know the vibes. You know what I mean? We getting that back in there, man. And hopefully you guys enjoy the stuff that I have planned for 2024. We got a lot of stuff planned, so it's going to be cool, man. But once again, thank you for the support, all the new subscribers. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay here on the channel. Look at all the older content, get familiar with everything that's going on, because listen, 2024, I'm going to take you for a ride. The boy Jay Barry, enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gone. Deuces.